What's up, guys? My name is Trev from Find a Gamer, and I'm here today to show you guys how to get your TV to the right setting, whether you have the Xbox or whether you have the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5. I'm going to show you guys how to get that nice crisp quality on your TV. Now today we're going to do it on the TCL Roku TV, and we're going to start the video with a standard default setting on the screen of the TV, and then we're going to adjust it to make it that picture perfect quality that you're looking for. Right now I have it on the picture perfect quality, but I'm going to reset it to default, get a little bit closer so you guys can see the quality actually changing, and we're going to set it just right for both consoles. Okay guys, and we're back. So you got your new TCL TV, okay? You plug it up, you got the PS5 in there or the Xbox One in there. You plug it into the TV, you go to play a game and you say, what the hell? Why does it look not like the best? You know what I'm saying? Because when we buy the TV, we want it to be the best, okay? But TVs don't come the best. They come at their default settings, okay guys? Default settings. So once we get the TV, the first thing you want to do is you want to change it to your liking. Now there's no such thing as a perfect setting, okay? So you can look at plenty of videos. You want everybody's going to have their own little sight into it from what they see in front of their camera. But this is your TV, so you have to set it the way you want to set it up, okay? So what we did here is we are in the PS5 right now, and I'm just going to go pick a game. Now, when you do this, what you want to do is you always want to pick a still image, an image that's got a lot of colors to it, so an image that pops, okay? So what I'm going to choose here is I'm going to choose Spider-Man, and you don't have to have the game to do this, guys. You can actually pick any image you want. I just pick an image that has a lot of colors to it. So I'm just going to pick this right here, view product, and you can do this to any game, and you just go down and then you just go to the pictures of it. Now, as you can see, Spider-Man got all of these sick pictures to it. All of these pictures right here is pretty dope, but the one we're going to use here is we're going to use this one right here. Okay, so I chose this one right here. It's got a lot of colors to it, and so therefore we can adjust the TV the exact way we want to adjust it. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to push the little star icon here on the remote, and we're just going to go up twice, okay? Picture settings. We're going to scroll over, and then we're going to go up again, and then we're going to see we have game mode here. Now, I don't know if your TV has game mode. A lot of them do. A lot of modern TVs do have game mode. So if you do have game mode, this is the part where you want to turn the game mode on, or you can leave it off as your preference here. We're going to go back to it. So game mode, as you can see, it says more input lag but better image. So if you're playing your game in, competitive game like Call of Duty, you want to have game mode on. But if you're just playing something like Spider-Man or whatever, you can have it off. It's completely up to you guys. But when I'm playing the game, I like my game mode to be on. So we're going to hit game mode on over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to mess with the settings here. Now on default, it's on picture mode, dark HDR. I think dark HDR is the best. You don't really adjust this part, you just choose which one you want. So they got normal, they got bright, and then they got dark. I think the other settings are a little too bright, and the normal setting is too yellowish. I had tested it earlier before, and it's not much to show you. You just choose whichever one you want, but you want to leave it on dark HDR, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. Now, as you can see, guys, we have all of these settings right here is on default. How do we know it's on default? Because if I go back, you can actually see that line right there, right in the middle. And that's the line that your TV comes on default, okay? And each one of these has a line, even this one right here. As I scroll back, you can see the line. So the first thing we want to do is we want to just have a clear look at Spider-Man, okay? You want to have a look at the image that you're about to change, because we know the best colors, what the best colors look like, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go down, and the first thing we're going to do, we're going to mess with the color. So we're going to boost this color up. Now, if you can take a look at Spider-Man's sneakers, his sneakers are off red. What we're going to do is we're just going to move this right on up. Now, again, guys, there is no such thing as a perfect image. It's your choice. It's your TV. Everybody's eyes are different, okay? So what may look good to somebody else may not look good to you. But this is why we're going to adjust it together, because if mine look good to me and yours don't look good to you yet, you can bring it up or you can bring it down. It's completely your choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Spider-Man's color all the way out. Now, mind you, check out his sneakers. Check out everything. Everything done popped, okay? So if I put the slider all the way back down to default, it's kind of hard to tell because you guys are not actually in front of my TV looking at it. But basically, the color goes from completely washed out black and white to completely colorful. Now, that's below the line, as you can see. Now, if we hit the line, it still look a little washed. But if we go all the way up, now look at the color pop, okay? So to me, this looks good on 100. His sneakers are popping red and it matches everything. Spider-Man is red, he's not burgundy, okay? So I'm gonna leave that right there. Now, as far as the sharpness goes, it's smooth to the point where it's almost blurry a little bit if we go down a little bit, okay? Kind of can't really tell because it's already low enough. But once you bring it out, okay, it's gonna look a whole lot better. Now you guys probably won't be able to tell on this image. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to another image where they show Spider-Man's face, okay? Now, in this, you still can't really tell because the menu is right there. But I'm gonna move the menu out the way. Now, if you guys can see his face is a little soft. You know, you can't really see the pores in his face, but it's very, very good detail on my TV. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna move the sharpness up a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna move the sharpness up. And mind you, you can just go back and forth and however you like to do it. I normally go up until I can see some real nice change detail going on where it really looks like his pores is really popping out, and like you can see the lines in his lips and you can see the pupil in his eye, like everything just pops because of the sharpness. So I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna bring it to 70. You really don't want to go all the way up or not too high with the sharpness because that's when it starts to come out of the lines and you know it starts to get like too jagged, you know. So 70 is pretty good for me. That really makes him pop. So we're gonna go back to the last image. Okay, so there goes Spider-Man. Now he's already looking damn better. Now as far as the brightness goes, this says adjust how dark black sections appear. So whether you think you might want to change it or not, don't be afraid. That's what the line is there for. You can always go back to the line. But if you just want to see what it does, just take it all the way down. Just to say, oh, okay, I see what that does. That completely takes the brightness out of the background. Well, this one is the backlight. We'll go to that one in a second. And say, okay, I see what this does. So now we bring it up. And this is where it was. And we're just going to see what it looks like as we go up. Now, already, as you can tell, it's starting to get ashy. We don't like things ashy. We're going to take that right back down. Boom. We have 50 right here. Anything less than 50 seems like it's getting too dark for us. That's not what we want. So we'll leave it at 50. Now, backlight. We're going to bring that all the way down just because we want to see what's going to happen if it's down. Now, as you can see, guys, the backlight of the image is getting darker. The whole entire image just got a little bit darker. So we'll bring it up. Now, mind you, we're doing this just so you guys can be like, okay, this looks good for me. It might be too bright. That's too bright for me. You know, it's all about adjusting it back and forth just until you're comfortable with where you have it at. Now, again, that looks fine to me. That looks fine just like that to me. So here we have all of our settings here. It's pretty much complete. You don't really want to mess with tint. You want to always just leave that on default 0. I have my color temperature on normal, and game mode is on. And so now I press OK, and boom, Spider-Man is saved, and he looks a hell of a lot better than what he did when I first bought the TV. Now you can just look through all of these images here. And I don't know how crispy the quality is through the video that I'm recording, but it looks a hell of a lot better than what you do when you first get the TV, guys. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Now, a lot of people been asking me, oh, can you show me how the settings are on the TV for the PS5 and for the Xbox One? So boom, this is just one single TV here, and I just changed it. This is currently on the PS5. Now, if we go back to the Roku, we're going to put it on HDMI 1, and that's where I have the Xbox One at. And again, guys, I mean, it makes no difference. It's your TV. It's gonna look great on anything, really. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't really matter, guys. It's gonna look good on your TV. All the colors look beautiful. It's popping. It looks great. So, guys, that is how you adjust the settings on your brand new TCL Roku TV. Now, not all TVs are the same, okay? Not all TVs are made the same. But as far as the TCL goes, they're pretty much common depending on the price range and depending on the model of that TV. But as we did here today, messing with the settings, you don't have to worry about going on YouTube and finding what TV do I have, what's the best settings, and la 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 la. You can just simply do exactly what we've done here. Just go down to the settings and just mess with it. Don't be afraid to mess with it. Just go ahead, bring it down, bring it up, however your comfort is. Now, as you can see here, it changed because we're on HDMI 1. So two different HDMIs have two different settings, as you can tell. Okay, so the PlayStation, well, HDMI 2 has been set up correctly, and HDMI 1 has not. So, you know, we can mess with these settings. I'm going to make it the exact same as it is on HDMI 2, but for the most part, guys, you saw how it was done. It's very simple. You can do it. You don't need no professional to do it. You don't need no technician or anything like that to do it, guys. Just go ahead, mess with the settings, and if you ever have any problems, just go right back to the line. It's very, very simple. But for the most part, mess with the settings, because I'm telling you, you're going to see a big difference in what the TV is capable of doing rather than having the default out the box. So I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like, comment down below, let me know how it helped you out. If you do need help, just send me a message in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys and tell you exactly how it's done. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll holler at y'all later.